Remember those White Wolf role-playing games you saw on the shelf of your local bookstore that were famous for their supernatural storytelling and addicting gameplay? Personally, I just caught a glance of them when I went to reach for the Calvin and Hobbes books or a strategy guide, but I came to realize that the series was also responsible for Gangrel, the WWF wrestler who used to hang around with Edge and Christian. White Wolf Game Studios decided to take it to the next level by eventually expanding their media empire to the Xbox and Gamecube, with an arcade-type hack and slash that made the transition from tabletop to console much like Soul Blazer, Star Ocean, and Demon's Souls. This is Hunter: The Reckoning for the Xbox, developed by High Voltage Software and released by Interplay. Through the lens of the third person, this monster slasher can be as repetitive as its genre can get, but it is still highly entertaining. This opinion, of course, comes from someone who's privy to liking the genre, but you'd be lying if you say that cutting up zombies and vampires with a huge broadsword in the shape of a cross isn't entertaining. So basically, bloodthirsty, supernatural monsters are threatening humanity, and it's your job as a judge, defender, martyr, or avenger to detect the evil monsters from the world of darkness and erase them from the surface of the earth. Playing solo kind of feels empty, sort of like that feel you get when you open a bag of chips and realize how much empty bag there is. This game, just like its tabletop parent, is best enjoyed with other players, and probably a hell of a lot easier when you're up against a horde of savage monsters eager to eat your flesh. Nonetheless, you're well equipped to deal with the monstrous menace. The judge character, Father Esteban Cortez, carries a badass broadsword and a crossbow with unlimited ammo, and along the way you'll find more conventional weapons like shotguns, machine guns, and even flamethrowers. True power lies in your conviction attacks that can destroy scores of enemies in your way. Hunter: The Reckoning will put you in more precarious positions besides protecting your own life. Here you're in charge of a little girl that you must escort to a church, and even though you'll get attacked more, it's scary when you find yourself out of position to protect her. With enough guts and Mountain Dew, Hunter: The Reckoning can become your next hack and slash project. I dig the Rob Zombie or Dawn of the Dead style of this game, and now that I think about it, it would be perfect with a little Halloween candy and pumpkin spice ale.